Big Kid exclusive.
Today we are going to learn how to conjugate verbs to say, want to do something. First we need to find our infinitive verb form. First, I'm going to use the verb
먹다
which means to eat. As we usually do when conjugating Korean verbs, cut off the
다
we are now left with.
먹
To the verb stem we are going to add the ending.
고 싶어요.
고 싶어요.
So, to say want to eat in Korean,
먹고 싶어요.
these basic steps can be applied to all common Korean verbs. Remember, like other verb conjugations, the form for I want, she wants, they want, we want, you want, and even my mom wants is all the same. So, to say want to sleep
자다
becomes
자고 싶어요.
to say want to go
가다
becomes.
가고 싶어요.
Those were some very basic examples. Now we are going to work through some examples with Kpop. If you still don't understand how to conjugate verbs to say want to do, I recommend listening to Talk to Me in Korean's Level 1 Lesson 13 podcast. I'll put a link in the description.
Let's get it.
We're gonna start off with 15 seconds of day 6. Did you catch that? So we're gonna pause here on Wonpoo's beautiful face to see if we can learn something. So, as you can see, this phrase here means I want to give back to you. Or literally it means give back, want to. Both the to you and I are implied as they usually are in Korean. So as you can see here, the infinitive of this verb means to give back. And we put this infinitive through the 3 steps we learned earlier. We rid it of the da, add the 고 싶어요, and you get So hopefully there you were also able to recognize another 고 싶어요, as day 6 says, I want to hurt instead of you. You're right. The next song we're going to be learning with is Spring Day by BTS. Woohoo! So for a little culture note here. My guess is a lot of you probably know this, but even though 보고 싶다 or 보고 싶어요 literally translates to I want to see blank, it is used to mean I miss someone. So that may be or probably is what BTS is meaning by this lyric. And now we're going to listen to it.
이렇게 말하니까 더 보고 싶다. 너의 사진을 보고 있어도 보고 싶다. 너무 약속한 시간.
So the point of listening to that beautiful song was that now you know that 보다 as a verb means to see. So when you add it to 보고 싶어요 or 보고 싶다, that means I want to see and is used commonly in Korea to mean I miss. Often, I miss you, which is what our lovely 방탄소년단 is telling us. Time for another round of find the I want to grammar pattern in a K-pop song. See if you can find it, my dudes. You're right. The stunning beauty, Crystal, just told us she wants to fly. Let me show you again. Here are the lyrics to that part of the song, which when totally translated read like a bird that's just discovered its wings, I want to fly, yeah. We're gonna just look at this part right here, which is the grammar structure we're looking at. Now we can see that this is the infinitive of the verb, which means to fly away. And so when you add koshippoyo, or in this case, koshippo, it becomes what Crystal sings, which means I want to fly.
사랑하고 싶어 in this world.
That's right. In Epiphany, Jin uses the I want to grammar structure. He uses it with the verb 사랑, but that's not a verb, it's a noun. So he adds it to the auxiliary verb 하다 and says 사랑하고 싶어. You know, just ignore my singing.
사랑하고 싶어 in this world.
This song literally has koshippo in the title, so get ready.
사랑 좀 하고 싶어 옷에 젖지나는 그런 애들 말고 사랑이 하고 싶어.
So in this verse, Henry uses the I want to grammatic structure twice. Once to say I want to fall in love, of course the I is implied, and I want real love. Both times you can recognize 사랑 to be the noun plus 하다, the auxiliary verb making 사랑 into a verb, plus ending koshippo. Both have a little bit of changes that make it fall in love and real love, but this is good practice to recognize that he is saying I want to fall in love and I want to real love.
미치겠어 난 나도 이제 사랑 좀 하고 싶어 딱 하루 못 봐도 너무 보고 싶은 사랑이 하고 싶어.
In this verse, we recognize the first two lines is the same as the first two lines from the last verse we were looking at. We recognize the second line being 사랑 좀 하고 싶어, which is I want to fall in love. But the interesting part is this last line, which actually translates to a love where you miss someone so much. It's 나무 a lot, 보고 싶은 I miss, 사랑이 하고 싶은. So he's saying he wants a love where he misses someone so much, using the 보고 싶은 as the unliteral translation of the I want to grammatic structure. And so this one sentence shows us both the unliteral and the literal translation, and is very interesting for us here. This is probably one of the more basics of like the patterns we've looked at, but you can just see it's straight up 사랑하고 싶어요, exactly what we've learned. Take the verb, which in this case is the noun plus auxiliary verb, so 사랑하다, take off the 다, 하고 싶어요, and you get I want to love. The last word there means you, and this line simply means I want to love you.
사랑하고 싶어